How many previous biggest fights of all time have you seen, or fights of the millennium, fights of the century in your
Well,
life?
you know, the biggest fight I've ever been in is when I had Michael Moore fight Holyfield for the world title. It was a big fight for me, a lot of press and so forth, but not like this. This is by far the biggest one. I mean, this is crazy. What we're doing right here. A lot of people, a lot of questions, and you know, we'll all be settled tonight, Saturday night.
Are you a fan of Las Vegas?
I've lived in Las Vegas for 20 years. I own 4 houses here. My sisters live in all those houses, so I don't get rent too much, but that's the way it goes.
Freddie, you have been waiting for this time for 5 years. You have been building the strategy to fight against Floyd Mayweather. Where are your thoughts now that you are so close to this time?
When I heard it announced on TV like we all did, I was the happiest person in the gym, big smile on my face, and then I got a confirmation call from Aaron, and because we're told to shut up because we had to wait for the star to announce the fight, and we weren't allowed to do that, so I kind of knew it was going to happen sooner or later. But I was happy when it was announced, and Manny also, and I think a lot of the world was very happy about the announcement of this fight because this has been a question I've been asked for 5 years, every day of my life. You know, when's the fight going to happen?
All right, guys, we only have a few more questions.
Now we see Manny so relaxed. What is the key to be like that?
I think he's relaxed because he knows he's ready for the fight. He's prepared. And he's been waiting for this fight for a long time. And we've been working on the strategy of this fight for a long time. The strategy has changed a little bit, though, over the years. Because Floyd was much more of a runner back 5 years ago than he is now, and he does exchange a little bit more because he says he wants to make the fans happy, but I think it's because his legs are a little bit shot, and he has to fight us.
Freddie, how much your opinion about Floyd Mayweather Sr. and all the trash talking?
It's just like selling tickets and so forth, but you know, we didn't have to talk too much to sell this one. I don't really care about him, and I don't think he cares about me that much, but you know, because he won't win the fight, I won't win the fight, the fighters will win the fight, and I think I have my guy ready to win this fight.
Freddie, some people know
guys,
how much
over here
concern
first,
is
please. Over here first.
glove
No,
issue.
over here first, please. Go ahead.
Freddie, talk to us about how calm Manny is heading into this fight week. Obviously, the biggest fight in a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, he just seems so relaxed.
He's relaxed, he's calm, but he's been like that way since the fight's been announced. Because I think he's so happy the fight's finally here, but you know, we've had a lot of fun in training camp. I mean, we enjoy what we do. We have a lot of fun. We smile and laugh a lot, but we also have fights very seriously. Also, I mean, you know, taking those shots from Manny Pacquiao is no joke. My chest is killing me, and when I asked him, I said, you know, is the killer instinct back? He says, well, I feel really good. I said, are you going to hit him that hard in the fight? And when he says yes, it made me very happy.
Is this the most serious you've ever seen him in a training camp?
The most serious and the most fun also. You know, we had a lot of fun with this training camp. We had a lot of good sparring partners. They were a good test. Overall, it was really good.
Seeing Floyd's body language during the course of the week, what can you take away from that?
Well, he's really nice, you know, and I'm not really used to that so much, but maybe he's grown up a little bit. I'm not so sure.
All right, guys, the last question.
He's in a big fight, and this will be his biggest fight of both their lives.
Finally, before you seem to be having fun with Floyd Sr. now, not really taking what he has to say too seriously.
Yeah, you know, I don't really care at this point. It's too late. Talk is talk, and again, we sold tickets and stuff. But he doesn't bother me too much now.
Freddie,
we're not going to get in a fight.
All right, to straight and left here. Last 3 questions.
Freddie, some people noticed that also Manny looked very comfortable during the press conference yesterday. He was the first one to turn his head away of Floyd, and some people noticed like it's the first round already won by Floyd. How can you comment that? Is it vital?
I think you're full of shit. So I didn't see the guy right.
Okay, last question, guys.
Over here.
Good to see you. Yesterday at the press conference, Manny invited Floyd to a Bible study.
He will be upstairs
after
in the
the fight.
radio room.
To some people,
radio room.
it kind of gave the impression that Manny's not in the mentality for war. Give me your thoughts on that specific thing in the mentality.
Well, he invites me to Bible study every day, you know, but I'm not a religious person, so he doesn't bother me too much anymore. But it's something, he just wants to be a nice guy. It was a friendly gesture. It had nothing to do with the fight whatsoever. And I would say he wants Floyd to be a better person like he does with me. That's why we have a swearing contest in the gym right now. Every time I swear, I gotta pay $5, and I think I'm up to 175 right now. So yeah, he's just trying to make me a better person, and he doesn't mean too personally. But the thing is, he just has something that he wants to see every person better.
Do you think that come the night of the fight, that side of him will completely disappear? Because you've told me before that he doesn't really want to hurt people anymore if he doesn't have to.
Yeah, again, he's told me that he doesn't have to hurt people, just has to beat them and so forth. But when he tells me that, I say, are you going to hit Floyd as hard as you hit me on the mitts? And he says yes, it was a good sign for me.
Freddie, what did you say about Mike Tyson?
Guys, we're done. Upstairs, he'll be in Studio 8B. You can get him. Okay?
We'll continue upstairs.
Bro, thanks.